everybody, Blake here, UltraFox. I just wanted to do a little off-the-cuff, a little update video thing, just a thing talking about the last year and this current year coming up. It's been crazy. I just want to talk about what's happened in the past year a little bit, about how much I fucking just appreciate all of you so much. Anyone who's watched my videos, anybody who's on Twitter following me, interacts with me every day, anybody who is in my Discord server, all the friends I've made there, and people that genuinely enjoy the content I put out there, despite my inexperience. It's just, it means the world to me, and you guys are just amazing. No matter if you are in the Discord server, if you are just somebody on Twitter that found my content, we haven't talked much, that is totally cool too. If you're just somebody that found me through a specific video and you subscribed and you catch a video here and there, you don't know how much that fucking means to me. It's amazing. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for being here and just making my life more feel a little more meaningful than it would otherwise. It's not to say that it wouldn't have meaning. I have my boyfriend, I have a good decent life, you know, there's things I want to change, but a lot of what I love to do, and I want to do more of it this year, and I'm so excited about what's coming up. I love entertaining people. That is what I love to do. It's what makes me happy. You know, other than the other, you know, basic things like my relationship and such, it's making people laugh and entertaining people that really it's what does it for me. If I couldn't do that, and I didn't for years, but if I couldn't do that at all, if I didn't have that option, even before I got back into the game, I was always trying to entertain my friends and say silly things, and that's just me. That's just what I like to do, and the fact that you guys make it possible to do it on a wider scale and with more production is absolutely unbelievable to me. Now, so the last year, well, first let's actually start out with what to expect going into 2021. So I took a little bit of a kind of break after getting the More the Chicken video out, which the reception on that was just it was wow, it was really positive, and I'm so happy that you guys like that. I was still stuck to an editor that I'm kind of iffy about, the one I've been using since I started up the UltraFox channel, which of course, if you know anything about the channel, it goes back to like 2010. I started back at Sonic Guy 25. That's when I went off. And around 2015, I stopped making videos for the most part, like, other than some random shit here and there. But yeah, I stopped doing that. I wish I hadn't, but it was kind of out of my control. Had a lot of shit. That was when I was going into the adult years. I had no fucking stability. There was probably a way, but just like at the time, I felt like there's no way that I could possibly be doing this, what I love to do in the first place. My old videos are mostly shitty, but I still love doing them. And now, being a little older, I know how to make things that are, you know, I'm still working on it, but I think I have a better grasp on what people would actually want to watch for the most part. But regardless, what I plan on doing into 2021 is we're going to get more UltraFox episodes for sure. Oh yes, I was talking about the editor. So I'm trying to go into potentially trying out Adobe Premiere instead of HitFilm Pro, which I was using before. It's a good program. It's just not good for YouTube videos. It is very restrictive, very much made more for editing like a movie or a short film. It's not really good for fast-paced videos. It's a little restrictive, so I'm hoping that Adobe Premiere will be what I'm looking for. Hopefully Mort will potentially be the last one I do, major video I do with HitFilm. There might be one random thing that comes out this month that uses it, but otherwise, I hope that Adobe Premiere will be what I am looking for. As far as a better editor goes, that's better for just how much freedom it gives me to make a fast-paced YouTube video. It'll cost me some money, but it's worth it. If it ends up being worth it, we'll see. I've been messing around with it, and we will see. As far as plans going into 2021, I don't have anything super specific yet. I feel as the channel grows, but for now, what I'll would just continue doing a bit of what I've been doing, working on UltraFox episodes, which I have some good ideas, I think, coming up for those. I haven't started on the next one yet, but I plan on doing that very soon. You're gonna get more, I'm sure you'll get more Fox and Mule with me and Jana. We love doing those videos, and of course the streams too. So if you want to catch streams, they happen randomly right now, but hopefully someday we will get a schedule going, at least maybe for my own streams. With Jana it's a little tough because she works long hours, but for me I might be able to start getting a schedule going. We'll just have to see. But for Fox and Mule, that's not going anywhere. That and the UltraFox show, those are basically the two main. You'll probably see random videos here and there that aren't with either show, quote unquote, but half of it is UltraFox, the other half is Fox and Mule. Those are the mainstays of the channel at this point. And as for just the growth, it's just been amazing because just putting up random shit from my old channel, and it was a little easier to get subscribers back then. There were way less options, so your random shitty videos were gonna please more people back in the day. Now, those were started at 0, of course, and I got up to like 780 subscribers. Now I'm up to 1,123 as of today, so that is over 300 new subs this year, and I only started in May doing the UltraFox channel. That's when I rebranded, restarted, and so that is just amazing. Holy crap, like over 300 people have bothered to do that, and that just blows my mind so much. I just can't even fathom that. Twitter's been pretty successful too, and it's just been wow. The Discord server, if you're not in the Discord server, it's a lot of fun. It's a really good community. It's always active, so if you like active servers and you like to chat with people about just fun things every day, you can always join it. All the relevant links will be in the description. But yeah, so basically, just to go a little bit into just a retrospective here, what I had been doing at the end of 2019 is I was planning out this return to YouTube for a while. I just didn't have the items I needed to do it. I didn't have the art. What I wanted to do from the start, just because I live in a tiny apartment, I don't really have anywhere to film. I'd love to do that. Hopefully that will happen someday, where I could do live action segments and such more often. But I thought, you know what, people do the thing with the avatar. That's a good way to go about it. I could just do my voiceover with an avatar and editing and all that. So let's go with that option. Now, so finally, in the early 2020, I got the opportunity, especially with actually COVID helped out to give me the time to just be at home and working a lot of the stuff. 2020 was a rough year, but as you could probably hear from my enthusiasm, it was a great year for me as far as creativity goes and just building a fun community with new friends. I've met so many new friends. It's just been insane, and they're all wonderful people. If you're watching this, I love you all. You're all amazing. Now, as far as that went, I finally got myself a microphone, editing software, which I might be replacing soon, but it suited me well for last year, for the last 7 months. And also got my art by Olive Cow, wonderful art of Rennie, and so many other people have contributed too. And if you have in the past, whether it's by just viewing or by actually, you know, contributing to a video specifically, that's just awesome. And I think I've just really improved my what I do in general. There's been so much stuff going on. I think that my delivery and humor and the way I am spoken, I just had a delay right there, so I'm not really making a good point of it, but the way I speak has improved a lot over time, and it's still going to be improving. Of course, I still have flaws, but just speaking off the cuff right now, I feel like I'm doing a lot better a job than I started out at. There was a video I did back, I'll talk about it in a second, but I did some months ago about Paper Mario, and I sounded so bored talking about this game, and I think that what didn't do it justice, I didn't feel like I was good at unscripted content. I may still not be very good at it, but it works for an update video like this, and I think I have been getting better at it. Streaming has helped a lot. Doing it, having to bounce off Jana and whoever else might be on the stream has just helped so much. Just for me to get back into the groove of, I used to do unscripted content all the time. That's pretty much almost all I did before. But now, so yeah, I just need to kind of get back in the groove of it. I wasn't doing it for fucking years. So yeah, I just needed to get back in the groove, and I think I have somewhat. I've also I've gotten much better at editing. Hopefully the freedom that Premiere Pro provides will help a lot too. And I've gotten into things like art and other, I think my sense of humor, I've just gotten a little more, a little less worried about what people think of me when going into things like that. Just saying what I think is funny. Hopefully other people think it's funny. That's my Twitter. I was not very funny on my Twitter before. I still don't think I'm hilarious, but you know what? I'm just saying random things and making fun, silly, stupid memes has really helped me to break out of my shell and just go at it. Just make things that I find entertaining. Like when I started, I don't know if I would have made that video about Mort the fucking chicken. just like, why not? This game is weird. I grew up with it. Why not tell people about it and just embrace the weirdness? And I think people are really enjoying that. And if that's true, just let me know. Like, people have been saying that I've been improving on a lot of stuff. I appreciate everybody's feedback. Even any constructive criticism that I've gotten this whole time, and positive criticism has just been so helpful. Every little bit of it, whether you're a friend of mine or just a random person who's commented on something, you have all my thanks. So that's the basic coverage. I'm sure I'm missing some things here and there, but that's the basic coverage of the channel last year. But I wanted to take a moment too and just talk a little bit about the videos, just briefly say my thoughts looking back on some of these videos that I put out under UltraFox going into the new year. Some of these I think have aged better than others. I know they're not that old, but like I said, I was just getting off that crust of not being on YouTube for so long. And I had been doing some Let's Play type videos from February to May, which I dropped after I started UltraFox just because I didn't have the time to do both. But yeah, I just feel like the crust is finally really going away. My creative juices are flowing so much. It feels so good. I just did not like being stagnant as far as creativity goes, because that doesn't make me happy. So I'm feeling a lot better this year on that front. Now, as far as the videos go, I have some unlisted videos here. I announced my comeback. 73 people viewed that, apparently. So, you know, some people noticed, I guess. When I started uploading again, I did these like logo previews and stuff like that. I don't know if that was really necessary, but I noticed that people were unsubscribing because I was dead for so long, and they're probably like, who's this fucking UltraFox motherfucker? So people were unsubscribing. That was a little disheartening, but I was like, you know, like, it's just gonna happen. Just when you don't upload hardly, like, there's some uploads here from like 2016 to 2020, but when you haven't uploaded much of any substance within that time, I can't blame them for unsubscribing. It's whatever. But anyway, as far as the first video of the comeback goes, we had my little welcome video, welcome to UltraFox. This video was rudimentary, me really just learning the basics of hit film. I had been using it a few months before, but I was still I really wasn't doing enough to learn the ins and outs of it. But hey, it was just my introduction. Hey guys, this is what I'm going to be doing. There's not much to really say about this. It was just my introduction. That's about all I have to say about it. The first actual video, and I'm glad I did it this way, was I decided to make something a little less silly, a little less comedy focused as my first video, just for practice, which I think helped a lot, which was the Why I Found Death Stranding fun video. That was a really fun place to start, just it's something I haven't really done much of since, and I will do more of at some point, is just talk about a game in a kind of review sense, a specific game. That's a little less of a like werewolf, and Mort the Chicken were more like, look at these weird ass games. It's a game, it's a popular one from a popular creator, here's my opinion on it. And yeah, I don't have a lot to say about that one. It was fun to make, good practice. And then one of my least watched UltraFox episodes, and it really makes me sad because this one was fun. I think it still holds up in a lot of ways. There's still some weirdness to how I edited it together, and my script writing wasn't quite there yet. I think most of you have probably noticed my script writing has improved a lot also, along with voiceover, which was a little more awkward back then versus now. But I still think that my dumbest childhood gaming decisions just overall had some really fun moments. I think the topic is a little too vague. That's why not a lot of people checked it out, but if you haven't, I recommend it. It's a short watch. If it was longer, then I'd be like, maybe don't waste your time. But it's short, and it has probably some laughs, I guess. It's fun little stories from my childhood, basically. Then we had the first kind of Fox and Mule video, which was I forced my friend to experience Sonic Forces. That was before we had the Fox and Mule name. I called it Ultra Buddies for one single video. It's kind of proto Fox and Mule with Jana. This video, it was fun. It's just a little bit of showing her Sonic Forces, which I do not like. There's not a lot to it. It was a fun little Let's Play type video. The David Toons channel review, that was also a lot of good practice. A lot of crustiness to the editing at this point still, but it was fun to do a little thing on David Toons' channel. He's such a good friend. He's a good guy, and it was fun. He jokingly said to do a review on his channel, so I did. It was just more practice, because I knew that would not get me like tons of views, and it didn't. It's 200, which is not bad, of course, but that's not really what it was about. It was about the fun, and it was fun making that. I talked about this one, Can Nintendo Fix Paper Mario? The Origami King. That video is not that good. I don't like it very much. People liked it, some people subbed from it, and it got a decent amount of views. It was okay, I guess. I think that my voiceover, and whether scripted or unscripted, has improved so much that it's just not worth watching, and it's aged anyway because the game is out. I don't even know, honestly, why I made it. I don't know. I thought it'd be bigger than it was. Top 5 best Eggmen. Still some editing crust to this video, but it is one of my biggest undertakings yet, even though I made it in like holy shit, I made that in a week? I really had so much more free time back when I started the channel. But yeah, watch this one if you haven't. 114 views, not terrible, but I really wish that more people had checked out this one. It has some weirdness to how I wrote it, and my voiceover and the editing isn't the best, but hey, I think if you like Sonic, check it out, I guess. Living with Wario, which was me covering, conveniently, a meme that I had some connections to. It was big back in June. Now, no one ever really talks about it, but it was a fun video to make, just a short little thing about this meme animation that I had some. If you want to hear a little interesting story about my very loose connection to this animation, check out this video. It's probably one of the first videos where I felt like my editing was starting to improve. I was starting to get a little bit more of a hang of what I was doing with video making. PS5 is for furries video. This is very much a joke video, but I think it's alright. The ranking furry characters in video games tier list. This is another unscripted one. I actually forgot to. Yeah, this one's unscripted too. But it's okay. I feel like I was sounding a little too bored in that one too. Now, It's all right. I don't really have much else to say about it. No More Gay is also very much just a shitposty video, but I like it. I think people really enjoyed that one. It's just kind of silly. Bakugan Booty Blasters. This one was about the Bakugan game that was announced. It's really not that great. I don't know why I made a video about this topic, to be honest. Thinking back on it, I mean, it's a fine video, I guess. I don't know. My old videos out of context. Yes, I love this video just because I love cringing and having a laugh at my old videos. If you have any curiosity about my old videos, this is the best way to, from under Sonic Guy 25, this is the best way to experience them because I just put the clips out of context so you can laugh at some of the weirder moments that I was able to find. This was quite the undertaking as far as gathering the clips went, because I had to find clips that I actually found were entertaining, and yeah, that was crazy. Leo and Doobie Remastered. This was kind of a waste of a video. I mean, Leo Doobie is funny. Like, to me, it's just a personal, I just don't know. I must have been desperate for ideas at the time. I don't know. So both the Butch Hartman videos with Jana, right also before it was labeled as an UltraFox episode, that was technically more of a Fox and Mule episode. These videos dwarf everything else. This one's almost 9,000 views, and the sequel video's at over 3,000. I can't believe it. They were already a little bit more on the popular side for my viewer base, but these videos definitely got these ones. The algorithm loved these videos, and I think these are the first two videos that I'm really proud of. I think Jana, I really did really good commentary on them. My editing wasn't too intrusive, but it wasn't too basic either. There's some little things I would have definitely changed about them looking back. But I'm so glad that these, of all things, are some of the more popular ones. Of course, now I wish YouTube would push some of my UltraFox episodes, but otherwise, these are not bad picks at all for them to push them. So I'm happy that YouTube did that. The bot did it for some reason, and they're ones that I'm actually proud of. So that's good too. Unwrapping sealed, rare, and valuable cult classic video games. This was a fun little video. It's one of those ones that doesn't have much of a point really, but hey, I like it. Bugs Bunny's birthday barbecue. This was a weird video, just a solo Let's Play type video. With 69 views, nice. But hey, I like this one too. I just think my commentary was pretty on point. This was where my unscripted content. Same with this playing Super Mario 64 in 2020 video. These are where I was really starting to get into the groove of solo, unscripted content, which I'm still improving, of course, and I think it's improved since September. But that is where I think it was starting to visibly or audibly improve. Now, Werewolf, the Weird and Frustrating Warrior. This is the first UltraFox video that I'm really proud of. This one I feel like it was really a labor of love. I put a lot of fucking effort into it, over a month straight of work. And I hope, and it seems like people responded well to it and liked it a lot, but I hope that reflects as far as that goes. Of course, there's still some things that I have since improved, but that just comes with the territory. But I feel like that video is the first UltraFox video where I can look at it and be like, I did it. I made a video that I am just proud of. You know, outside of like the Butch Hartman ones I really like too. And there's things about the older ones I like, of course, but this is the first one from front to back. I'm like, yes. The script writing, solid. The editing, solid. Everything was just solid. What I was finally looking for is what I hit with this video, and I'm very happy with that. So I started doing a few re-uploads from the Cornlit Corner channel that I was working on before UltraFox from February to May. Got to top 10 hottest female Sonic characters. That was me and Jana covering an old cringy video, and that's pretty entertaining. We riff on Fox and Mule again. We riff on The Lion King 2019. There's also a sequel video up there. That was just me and Jana riffing on the movie. There's not a ton to it, but they're pretty fun. I love these. Out of anything that I'm the most proud of from the Cornlet Corner era, it's these Drawful 2 videos. I think they had the best editing of anything of that era from me. And everybody, all my friends were on point with being very silly and fun. So I think those videos hold up. And now this is pretty much the least successful UltraFox video yet. This was my my Halloween special, the first game that scared me. I'm pretty proud of this one too. I think it is. I think it was pretty solid, and not as good as my latest UltraFox episode or the werewolf one, and it's very short, of course. But hey, it's only 5 minutes, so if you want to check it out, check it out. This is more of a YouTube poop, the Doug Walker thing. This AI Dungeon's old content too from Cornlet Corner, but pretty entertaining if you want to check out that kind of silly thing. This is a shit post, Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm proud of some things about it. I don't want to go too deep into that one though. And then I love this one, despite some audio issues, which I've definitely been trying to improve too. I've had some issues with stream audio and just audio in videos, which I've been continuously improving. I had an oversight on an issue with this video, but our actual commentary and dramatic reading of that I think was great. Just unfortunately those audio issues came in the way, but we were not re-recording it. We pretty much got it how we wanted it, so we're not gonna make a lamer second attempt. And then the Morph video, which like I mentioned, everybody has been really positive towards, and is definitely that and the werewolf are my favorite videos so far, and I hope to make more content like that for you guys in the future. But that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to cover some stuff, do a retroactive thing from last year's content, and just wanted to say that I hope that you look forward to next year's content. I might have an update in the future about more specific plans as the year goes on, but expect more UltraFox episodes, Fox and Mule, random for now streams, and I hope that you all stick around and expect even better content going into next year. And love you all guys, and you take care.